All right, Joe, last chance. You sure you don't want to dip out of here? Cause things are going to get very weird.
Trumpet's fine. I swear I can handle whatever the dead man is about to throw at Barry here.
Like I said, Trump, it'll be his fault if he gets freaked out after this.
Congratulations on last night. You wanted it, now you've got it. Just think, if you could beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, you'll forever etch your name in WWE history.
Whoa, Trump, your old TV here is going haywire.
Yeah, you and Ed would have that in common. But trust me, it's not the TV.
And what the hell was that?
Taker has begun his mind games, Joe. And as me and Donald predicted, they're freaking you out.
Hang on, I gotta ask.
Are you okay?
Joe, have you even played this Road to WrestleMania?
Oh, hell no, he hasn't. Me and him played through nearly all of the SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 ones years back. We did the Mysterio one, then the Cena one, then the Christian one, and then the Jericho one. But as soon as it was time to play the Undertakers, Joe made some excuse up about needing his daily dose of ice cream before forcing me to drive to a place with Ben and Jerry's, then suggesting a completely different game when we got back.
Whilst you were in office? The president isn't supposed to travel anywhere on his own.
And because of that, I got into some serious trouble with the Secret Service.
How many times do I have to apologize for that?
I don't think that's the point, Joe. What Barry means here is that you probably already knew you'd freak out over the events of this Road to WrestleMania. And you've never been man enough to face your fears head on. Hence why you're freaking out right now.
For the love of God, I'm not freaking out. I promise you. Whatever the Undertaker has planned next, I'll be ready for it. What the hell is this spooky crap? I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
And I doubt a single person was surprised about that impending outcome.
Hang on, what the hell happened to the Druid music?
Must be a glitch on the PS2 version of this game, perhaps. This is why you should have just got your PS3 out. I know damn well you have this game for it.
It's at another one of my houses with my PS5 Barry. Guess the creator will just have to find some music that fits the tone of the situation.
So just to clarify, since it's been a while, we're technically just in a regular battle royal, right?
Yes, but the Undertaker's mind games have changed our perspective, landing us in this nightmare-like situation where we have to fight off all of the lost souls that he has collected over the years.
I totally forgot we have druids watching this match too. I'll back Joe a bit here. If I was a kid playing this for the first time, I'd be at least semi-frightened.
Why on God's green earth are you defending an 80-year-old man being afraid of pixels on a screen?
Come on, Donald. We both know the guy isn't exactly 100% mentally functioning anymore.
As cool as this is, the creator may want to speed this along. It's probably going to take another 10 minutes of screen time getting through this segment.
I had the same thought, to be honest.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh my God!
Holy hell, Barack, I've just had an epiphany. Do you think these are what Kamala's followers look like?
Donald, you know I'm pro-Harris. We've been over this. If she's in office, that means the three of us have more time to game and hang out together.
As fun as that sounds, Barack, I can't allow Kamala to ruin the country with her woke ideals. Nice going there, Barack.
Thanks, Donald. It got pretty easy after I got rid of the horde that started in the ring with me.
Guys, is the creepy stuff over?
Sit your ass back down, Joe, and start acting like the 80-year-old man you are.
Why the hell does it sound like a damn highway all of a sudden?
I'm pretty sure it's the game itself. The highway sound started as soon as Barry entered the GM's office. Maybe it's another glitch with the PS2 version of this game.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure the viewers don't want to hear it. Creator, you can go ahead and skip this part.
Your locker room, now.
I don't know what would be scarier in this situation. Kane of all people telling me to meet him in my locker room, or Kane of all people not only having a phone in the first place, but somehow getting our number and calling us to begin with.
Donald, is this the part where Kane becomes crucial to the story?
That's right, Joe. Kane is going to be the key to getting Barry fully prepared for his match with The Undertaker.
Every year, there are more souls. I can't keep them all back anymore. We need the urn. It's the only way to contain them. You have to find the urn. Use it to contain lost souls.
All right, you heard the demon gentleman. We need the urn to contain all of Kamala's supporters before I battle her in the election.
I don't know, Donald. I feel like my VP is doing quite well against you at the moment.
She's doing just as well as you did a second ago when it came to dealing with the Undertaker's mind games.
Of course, the damn thing would be in the one room that sounds like you're walking down the busiest highway in the country.
Oh, what the hell is that? I'm out of here.
Joe, get your ass back on the couch right now.
Yeah, relax, Joe. This is just one of the many souls that we need to collect throughout the rest of the story. If we collect all of these, we'll get something super awesome as a reward.
I'm not usually one for collectathons, but I definitely say the reward at the end of this is worth it.
So what's the story behind this match? I couldn't hear what Stephanie was talking about since we were apparently driving down a highway.
First of all, Joe, it would be the Secret Service driving since, as we've already stated during this recording, the president isn't supposed to be driving at all. Second of all, Stephanie is having us go up against a seasonal veteran, much like what The Undertaker has done in past WrestleManias. She figures it would be a pretty good start to prepping us for the streak match.
Was Finlay's Lei Li ever usable outside the Road to WrestleMania mode, by the way? I can't remember if you could set it as an optional weapon in other modes like Universe, for example.
I'd be disappointed if you couldn't. That's one thing that I think 2K24 Ace is at, bringing in more personalized weapons to the weapon wheel, like Carlito's Apple, for example.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Guys, it's starting to get really old.
Is it? I don't know, Joe, what do you
I'm
think?
probably the oldest thing living right now, so I can tell you for an absolute fact that no, this isn't old at all.
For the love of God, I work with children.
Wait, hang on. Shouldn't The Undertaker want Finlay to hurt us there?
No, I personally believe that Taker wants his Mania opponents to be at 100%. Because if he was facing a weakened opponent, he'd probably think the soul he just collected wasn't worth the hassle in the first place.
He's a believer of the ring being sacred, just like I'm a believer of keeping America sacred, too.
Oh my God, please knock it off with your cheesy presidential candidate lines.
It's good that you found the urn. Be prepared to use it. But also, be prepared for what happens when all the souls have been retrieved.
What will happen is once we've successfully retrieved all of Kamala's supporters and trapped them back into the urn, there will be nothing stopping me from becoming president again.
I don't know, Trump, there may be no coming back for you now after Batista himself roasted you recently.
That retired old animal. Please, he's nothing to be afraid of.
Trump, he would batter the three of us at the same time as if it was a 3-on-1 handicap squash match.
Yeah, you're right, Barry. I'm just upset is all. He would have been a powerful ally for my cause.
Oh, hell no, bye.
How can he be afraid of coffins when he's going to be getting well acquainted with them any day now?
Jesus, Trump, enough of that. How about you tell me what these coffins are for in the first place? I never really understood their reasoning for being here.
I think they're meant to signify future soul placements, ones we cannot unlock yet, until we've collected the souls that are currently available to us.
How do you know so much about this game, by the way? You've been one step ahead of me and Joe in terms of knowledge of this road to WrestleMania since we started.
Oh, Barry, let me tell you. Outside of politics and golf, the old SmackDown versus Raw games were my life. I've completed this road to WrestleMania at least half a dozen times, just to see if there were any different interactions with characters, depending on the wrestler you chose to play as. Wrestling games don't get any better than the ones THQ gifted us with.
What the hell? What's going on with my controls all of a sudden? Yeah, okay, it's coming back to me now.
Undertaker taking control of our character felt like an awesome callback to when you could use the Deadman himself to control a zombified Santino back in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009.
I won't lie, that road to WrestleMania has to be the trippiest thing I have ever played, though.
We should totally do a Road to WrestleMania tier list someday.
Yeah, one of our viewers has already suggested that. I think it's definitely something the creator will be wanting us to do in the future. There's another match down. I better go find Joe before he finishes off all of your ice cream.
You know where the kitchen is, Barry. There's actually something I need to do whilst you're gone anyway. I'll explain when you get back.
Joe, come on, man. I can't have you being sick because of you eating too much ice cream.
It calms my nerves, Obama, you know this.
So much for being able to handle what The Undertaker had planned for us. All right, Trump, what was this thing you needed to deal with?
So I don't know if this is the same case for the PS3 version of this game, but in the PS2 version, there's a glitch with this upcoming match that basically stops us from completing it with our current moveset. But I'll explain in a minute. Joe, sit your ass down. Now.
No, I don't need more ice cream.
Jesus Christ, Joe, this is actually starting to get pathetic now.
Barry had started getting pathetic the first time he left the room. I was expecting this to spook him, sure, but not scare him out of his presidential pants.
If it makes you feel any better, Joe, I'm pretty sure the spooky side of Taker's mind games take a back seat from now on.
You're almost at the level where I feel confident in your chances against The Undertaker. I'm sure you remember his match at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania against Shawn Michaels.
Would be a bit weird for us to forget that match since it took place just over a year before this game's release.
Barry in the game must have acquired Joe's dementia if he ended up forgetting.
You know what, I'll let you have that one. I think I do deserve it after running like a coward multiple times in this session.
I always perform at a high level.
Michelle would disagree.
That was pathetic and childish. Trump, just tell us about this damn glitch already.
Let's wait till we get to the match since it'll be easier to explain. Creator, go ahead and do another skip for us. All right, so we have that star rating on the right-hand side of the screen. Now a star is going to be added after accomplishing an objective. The objectives we have to complete here are executing our 2 signatures and finishers, as well as putting Michaels through the announce table.
Sounds simple enough.
But this is where the glitch comes into play. For some reason, a created finisher never adds a star to the rating, meaning in order to even advance to the next part of the story, I had to take off Barry's drone striker finisher for this match.
Fantastic to hear. I see this as an absolute win.
Barry the drone striker is going straight back into your moveset after this match.
Damn it. 1 down. Let's see what other finisher you gave me for this match. Classic.
We're not going to be seeing this move in real life for much longer.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling about Cena retiring next year?
He said years ago how I would be absolutely perfect for the WWE. And for that, he will have my infinite respect. He's one of the GOATs without question. And I'll miss seeing him in the ring.
I guess, though, we've been getting groomed for the inevitable these past few years anyway, since he's been part-time for a while now.
In that sense, it'll be interesting to see if Cena will be able to give us some final great matches during his retirement tour, or if his body will finally give out. But the guy is the personification of never giving up, so I have faith in him.
Suplex City, bitch! Another signature move. Look at Randy Orton slithering. Watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh my God!
Great work, Obama.
Yeah, nice work, man.
Thanks, boys. I won't lie. I've really enjoyed playing through this.
And I'm sure Joe has too.
Okay, look, guys. I'm sorry for letting this game get to me. Admittedly, I was trying to keep up a brave face earlier because I didn't want you guys to think of me as a little wimp. But I guess my actions spoke larger than words in this case.
Joe, listen, man. I owe you an apology as well. The whole reason I came up with the idea to play this to begin with was because I wanted to spook you out as payback for beating me in our Royal Rumble challenge. But I didn't expect you to be that afraid of what The Undertaker had planned. So for that, I'm sorry. And I hope we're still good.
I'll consider the 2 of us, even if I can have the rest of that Ben and Jerry's in your freezer.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
God, I'm loving this wholesome energy. Come on, boys, let's keep this momentum going and bring an end to the Undertaker's streak.
Oh, hell yeah, Barry. Taker is going to be no match against you and your drone striker.
God damn it, I was hoping you were going to forget about putting that back into my moveset.